Come on in. Yes. Ride the beat. All right. Come on in. How y'all doing? Come on in. Have y'all hitting that like? Hit that like button. Make sure you guys can hear me. Press that 3, honey. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because this is getting out of hand, girl. Okay? It's getting out of hand. They are saying Diddy mom is being arrested. Did you know that? They are saying Diddy's son, Justin, honey, Diddy is betraying him because Diddy is a friend to no one. Honey, y'all better press that 3 if you hear me, okay? And hit that like button. We're going to talk tonight. I got the phone lines open. I got the live stream open. Stream y'all. I need y'all to come in and put it up for Mary Alice and this mother sucker, okay? I love y'all. What's going on? It's good to be back, baby. I got my shaders. I got my hater blockers on, okay? All my haters out here, I'm blocking you with my hater blockers. I can't see you. I can't see you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't see you. Yeah. Keep your mouth, keep my name out your mouth, okay? I'm not going to tell you too many times. I'm not going to give you no warning. I'm just going to blockity block, 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 okay? Your girl was on today on this channel, and I seen the love y'all show her, okay? So please stop with the bull crap, okay? Okay? All right, let's move on, okay? Let's move on. Let's get the likes up. Where the likes at? We only got 39 likes up in this thing. Can we please get the likes up? Y'all know the notifications ain't going out. Shit. Get these goddamn likes up. Get these goddamn likes up. Get these goddamn likes up. Okay. Let me take the shades off. Do you see me? Because I see you. I see you. Yeah, honey. You ain't think I can bring it like that, now did you? Got your butt. Okay. Honey, we're going to have a good old time today. All right. Listen, we're going to have to push this video. The reason why is because YouTube ain't going to send out the notification for this live just because, you know, how the things go. But let's talk about this Diddy situation. Guess what? I'm hearing J-Lo and Drake, honey, they are trying to get together. They're doing something behind the scenes. It's giving publicity couple. We're going to have to talk about all this. And Nancy Grace, she is still on the case. She got more to talk about with Diddy. Okay? Yes. So are y'all ready to get into some things? And before I start, I want to know anything else y'all got to say. We only got 125 people up in here. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. It should not be this low. Let's get the likes up, okay? Okay, let me see what y'all saying up in here, okay? I thought Gigi was back. Honey, you didn't go. Did you see the videos Gigi posted up earlier today? Okay, go check out the channel, The Messy Sweet Spot, and go to the videos, and you're going to see Gigi, okay? But honey, this is Mary Alice, so don't respect my channel. I mean, it's not my channel, but this is my space. This is my time. Don't do that. If you want to support Gigi, you should have been supporting Gigi, okay? Because that's the only reason why I'm here. Okay? So yeah. Check out the videos, you'll see Gigi. Now let's get back to Mary Alice, okay? Let's get back to Mary Alice, okay? On this Diddy situation, okay? Because my people love me. Where my Mary Alice people at? Hashtag Mary Alice if you love me, okay? Yeah, straight like that. Okay. Shit, with your fake Gigi support. Y'all support a picture. I will give y'all that. Gigi posts a picture, y'all give the likes. But when it comes to the content and videos, Reynolds, honey, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It is a damn wrap. Okay. Oh my God. What you say? What you say? Because you know I like to get in. Love you, girl. Keep doing your thing. I'm a Lord support. That's what we talking about. Yes. Yes. Okay. Uh-huh. What's up, Deja Vu? Hey, baby. Because some of y'all out here, y'all want to judge people based on their looks, and you know it's wrong. Because you know you got some effed up family members that look like they from the Animal Planet. Okay? You know you got effed up family members that look like they from the goddamn, oh shit, I never got the goddamn name, child. But girl, y'all should be the last one to talk about somebody's looks, honey. You should judge somebody based on their spirit and who they are, not based on visual, the flesh. And y'all claim to be so Christians and so hotty mighty. Oh my goodness, honey. If I wanted to get saved, y'all turn me away based on a person look. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Should be ashamed of yourself. And you ain't know the ugly motherfuckers taking over for the 2024. Okay? Shit. No, shit. This ain't no goddamn beauty contest. Oh, shit. Tired of Mary Gigi, tired of y'all monitoring her ass. That's why she need a damn break. Okay? Shit. Don't get start the story and get the likes up. Yes, let's start. You right, Tanya G. Let's get these likes up. Come on. It don't make no sense. We talking about Diddy here. Come on, y'all know y'all love to talk about Diddy. We got the phone lines open. We doing what y'all want. So let's do it. Okay? Let's do it. So the first case here, let's get the likes up. The likes is so damn low. The likes is low. Did you guys hear about oh my God, honey, this tea is hot. This tea is hot. Oh my goodness, the tea is hot, y'all. Ooh-wee. And we got to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They got a deep connection to Diddy. They are all in bed together. Yes, Jay-Z, Beyonce in bed with Diddy, honey. We got to get into that too. Okay, what else we got to, honey? I'm looking at my portfolio and seeing all this hot shit. Ooh-wee. Honey, I don't know what one should start first. You know, let's go to Tisha, honey. All right, so let me pull her up because she talks about how Diddy is betraying his son, Justin Combs. Diddy is a friend to no one. So let me pull her up real quick. So check this out. She go in. I ain't going to play all of it. Let's just play a little bit. Then we're going to run with it.
Or is Justin Combs low-key letting everybody know that his daddy is broke? Ooh. Y'all, there is trouble in the Combs household, and baby, we love this.
Ooh, not Diddy being broke. I don't know about that, Miss Tails, because the other dude, the other Diddy son, the skinny one that looked just like him, he came on the internet, Tails, and he had a big old truck, like a Tesla truck. Okay, and he was flaunting it. But you guys know Elon Musk is in bed with Diddy. Elon Musk and Diddy are good friends. Like Trump and Diddy, they good friends too. Let's please don't get it confused. These billionaires, they stick together. Money people, they in a different class and different race. And you heard they trying to erase the middle class, girl. These billionaires and money people, they are in the business for themselves. They're going to lie to you. They're going to do whatever they got to do. Okay, they are cutting the middle class out and they want to make the lower class know their place, honey. So I don't know about all that. We got Jeff in the building. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
I don't know about all that. We got
Jeff in the building. Hey, yeah. Jeff, okay, when you come up here, you got to be ready, Jeff, because I don't know what was you doing, child. Okay, let's get the lights up. Oh, it was rented? Oh, is that what they doing? It was rented, honey. I won't be surprised. I tell you what, could you see Diddy's son on OnlyFans page doing a freak off Why is it that in this community, all y'all do is freak off? I was looking at some reality star, they was dancing, but it's always freaky dance. Even the old people, they got a hunch. They want to hunch and grunch, and that's just for fun. It's just like, oh, I want to have fun. Let me hunch on you. Let me bounce on you. I said, damn, is that what y'all gonna do when y'all get into heaven? See, when you can't do all that in heaven, y'all. Y'all can't be twerking in heaven. Okay, y'all can't be popping it in heaven. So y'all gonna have to cut that flesh shit out. Y'all popping it and hunching, and you're Christian. Okay. And you're hunching and partying and because this is a good time for you. Why everything gotta be so damn sexual, huh? Why y'all do that? Now I'm sure in hell they're gonna be popping it and twerking it all day. Okay, shit. You can do that in hell, but I don't think you can do it in heaven, honey. So keep that in mind. Okay, get all that twerking out of y'all. Okay, that's not of God to twerk. Okay, I'm tired of that ass shaking. I really am. Oh, I'm tired of seeing it, honey. All right, so let's continue on. Come on,
Yeah.
Tisha.
Remember when Naoki Lee Simmons was on live talking about y'all leave my little cousins alone, blah, 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 blah. Well, it looked like Diddy was sitting there saying, yeah, and as a matter of fact, leave my bank account alone. Y'all, the streets are saying that Justin Combs is broke. There is tangible evidence as to why he's broke. They're trying.
Ooh, honey, let me tell you something, Justin. If you broke, you better take that ass over to Tyler Perry. They say he paid good ass money. Did y'all hear that? Honey, I'm not making this shit up. Christian Keys, and you know you said it. Okay, I know you're trying to come after Storm Monroe because this is the shit you said. You put this out and you should have. Okay, they coming out with a documentary of Tyler Perry exposing everything, child. Now, Christian Keys came out last year. Remember that? He said it's these billionaires that are paying men top dollar to get in that hole. Cat Williams already told you they're going to pay you $1 million. So, honey, Justin going to have to spread them cheeks, okay? I don't know if it's virgin hole or not. Hell, what y'all think? He going to get down with the get down, or he going to, have high values and standards, and he just going to live out his days broke? I think he going to have to bend over. I think you're going to see him in one of them Tyler Perry shows. Okay, when you see him in the movies, okay? What y'all think? Could y'all see Justin being in one of them Tyler Perry movies? Press 1 if you can see that shit. Press 4 if you can't. I can see it, honey, It's just the type, okay? Shit. You seen what happened to that boy on Empire. What's his name? Hakeem. Good looking dude. Now, honey, he's on OnlyFans page doing sugar boogers with zesty men and transgenders, okay? Woo-wee. He came in straight and he turned out another way. Or maybe he always been that way. And he just, I don't know. Maybe he's still discovering himself. Who knows? But honey, I heard he got kids out here. And he was married. Girl, I tell you, it's a whole bunch of shit going on around here. Girl, and did you hear about Raz B? The boy from B2K. He just came out with a baby. Justin Bieber just came out with a baby. Oh, all these men been with a baby. And Justin Bieber, honey, you didn't know he ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm LGBT. Hey, live your truth. Okay, but honey, we talking about this gossip shit. Don't act like that. Yes, Justin Bieber, Trey Songz, and Odell, they was doing the gangbang, girl. They got it on camera in the club. That's how freaky they getting down. Okay, they caught him. They caught Justin, coming up, giving some head. Okay, but honey, but maybe it's a good thing. Maybe all these men, they decide to do a little phase, and then they going to the traditional, straight roads. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Hakeem, this is just a phase until he get his money up. But honey, I tell you, ain't it another way? Ain't it another way? I don't know. Maybe they enjoy it. Who knows? But honey, that's a lot of damn work. Ain't it a lot of work? doing all that freaky stuff every single day, shit, my jaw's gonna get tired, okay? But that's why they gotta stay doing them sugar boogers. That's why they gotta stay on that drink, because they can't do it with good conscience, with good common sense that God bless them with. They got to be in the wrong set of mind in order to do this kind of stuff, okay? Let's come on, Tisha. Come on, because she gonna tell
Give
us,
a little excuse. However, we went deep into the archives, and baby, this problem surfaced back in the summer months after the raid, after Justin refused to speak up for Diddy publicly.
Ooh.
Y'all, there is a civil war brewing according to the streets. And you know what? I hope Justin literally, finally speaks out and lets us know what.
Yeah, Tisha, you know why? That ain't his daddy, no way. That ain't his biological daddy. And what if this? What if Justin find out that Diddy got his biological dad taken off the board? You know, because Diddy, he's always taking people off the board. And you know what I mean by taking people off the board. Okay? Boom! Okay, you gone. All right? I don't know how he gonna do it. Put the pills, the boom, 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 boom. I mean, I don't know. He got many ways, you know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of bodies on him. And this hip-hop industry, they always talking about body, body, body. How many bodies you got? Now, see, they change the definition of shit all the time. I don't know what's what. Okay, the body mean taking people out, but then body mean freaking off too. Girl, ain't that some spiritual shit right there? Okay, at first, didn't body mean when somebody say how many bodies you got? Did not mean how many people you took out of here. Press 1 if that's what that meant. Now they turn into some sexual shit, like how many bodies you got, how many people you did. But honey, if I connect the goddamn dots, is when you freaking off with people, are you killing people? Are you taking people out of here? Huh? Is you putting that sexual, freaky, demonic spirit on people and you taking them out, you connecting that death in a freaky way. And then when you freak off with somebody, then that's a body. Okay? Then that's another body, just body dropping. You got all these goddamn bodies. I don't know, girl. Oh, girl, you got to be careful because they said some people that y'all freaking off with, they got them dark spirits on them. And see, when they inside y'all know y'all love the raw dog, okay? It gets all in your DNA. It gets all in your body. And you wonder why you so fucked up. Okay, you still got that dark spirit on you. And then they can curse you too with their thing. And then you cheating on your husband, your wife, you taking it back to your goddamn family. It's all up in your house now, shit, goddamn it. Ooh-wee, honey. Oh, it is a reason why you should keep them legs closed, okay? It's a reason. Honey, you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to pay the price. Okay, and no wonder he is so dark. And that's why the dark energies that love to freak off. How many times he got to freak off? 1,000 baby oils? It ain't enough freaking off in the world. Is the shit gonna fall off? And you know if you're freaking off that much, you know you gotta have some shit, okay? I mean, look at the goddamn stacks out here. All the ST and the HI is blowing it up, okay? Do he got some type of information appeal that caused him to be immune to the shit? I mean, what is really going on out here, okay? I mean, the more bodies you got, that's the more high risk. Why would you want to risk that shit? Okay, girl, I tell you, I just don't know. They say Usher got it. Okay, yes, they do, honey. It's been not even rumors. He had to pay them people because he burned them so bad. Yes, he did. Go look it up. It was men and women, girl. And then, do you remember when Keke Palmer mama, and Keke Palmer and her baby daddy got into it? Now they back together, girl. You know that's a damn mess. But Keke Palmer mama said Usher is zesty. Do y'all remember that goddamn phone conversation she had? And she was secretly being recorded and she didn't even know that shit, girl. Honey, they saying that Diddy done turned his ass out when he was young too. And people feel like Diddy probably been touching on Justin too, because that ain't his biological kids. And you know he love the goddamn kids. And just like goddamn R. Kelly. Didn't R. Kelly touch on his biological daughter? So why wouldn't Diddy be touching on these biological boys and not biological boys? Shit, I don't know, goddamn it. You know, it's something about the name Justin. Justin Bieber, Justin Cone. I mean, I don't know, girl. Let us know what y'all think about this. Make sure y'all get the goddamn likes up, okay? Let's get the likes up. Shit. Stressing me out.
He knows about his daddy. He better listen to his mama, Misa.
Okay.
Remember, Misa tweeted, everybody knows something's wrong with you, Sean. I think she was tweeting at Diddy. I dare Misa to come out and say she wasn't tweeting at Diddy. Everybody knows something wrong with you, Sean. And I'm going to be the one to say it. She went real quiet when that kingdom looked like it was falling down. But now we know because Justin's involved. Okay, so where do we start at? You guys.
Girl, I don't know, girl, but I'm going to come back to you because I'm getting lost already, okay? Love you, girl. You're so beautiful. Girl, let's go over here. Okay, now look. Diddy mom arrested. Do you see that damn title? Just came out. Hot off the fucking press. Press 5 if you see that title. I ain't lying about shit, okay? Everything I tell you about, I can bring it up, baby. Okay, these are coming from big old content creator with big old news, big old credibility. You already know how I do it, big, big, big. Okay, at the messy sweet spot with your girl, Mary Alice. Call in if you disagree or agree. Call in if you got more information. Shit, a bitch getting hot. Okay, okay, hit that StreamYard. Hello, hit the StreamYard. You know, a bitch ain't never scared. I ain't scared. Okay, so let's hear what Lonnie got to say about this. Diddy mom arrested. She helped. Oh God. Oh God, did you see the title? She helped a woman. Is she a lesbian? Is she a lesbian? I ain't seen her with no man. I ain't seen her with a man. Honey, you know they say Jay-Z mama lesbian too, girl. What the hell is going on? Okay, girl. Oh, honey, I tell you about this. My legs is moving. Let me play this. I gotta hear what Lonnie has to say.
Mama Diddy is just as guilty as her son.
You are such a mama's boy.
In a new lawsuit, it was revealed that the inner workings of Janice Combs, the mother of the disgraced music mogul, has come under fire as her skeletons are now falling out of the damn closet.
Oh, God. Girl, we got Jaguar Wright in the building. Oh, shit. Hey, Jack. Girl, how you
Hey, Bessie.
doing? Girl, you've been
I'm sorry. I mean, Miss Mary, how are you, dear?
honey. I'm stressed out seeing all this. It worries me
I
so
know.
much. It
I
really
know.
does. But honey, we got you to lead the way. What you got to say? I'm going to quiet.
Well, I'm not going to take up a bunch of your time. Well, actually, Jonathan, hey, and my fiance, Odell, they're about to do a live this evening. They're going to talk about Vlad. They're going to talk about everybody. Girl, listen to me, Miss Mary Alice. You need to get on over there when you get finished over here because they're
What?
going to be talking. In like an hour or two. So
Yeah.
you should be done by then. But honey, they gonna be dropping that tea. Do you know ever since Jonathan came and sat with you, he just been spilling it.
Woo! Honey, I can't wait to hear this shit. Spill
They gonna be
all of it.
the
It's about
men gonna be talking tonight. They gonna be talking, especially about that damn Vlad and that damn Ray J.
ooh, now that Ray J, ain't he something nasty? I don't like how he came for you, girl. I
And
don't
guess
like that
what?
shit. He a
He must still be coming because I ain't seen him.
good.
He must still be coming because I ain't seen him. And
Mm,
he's a whole fool.
he,
Everybody knows what was reported on. And to say that I was lying, I wish everyone would stop saying they suing me. Ain't nobody suing nobody.
mm-hmm.
They just like to say it to scare people from talking to me. And I'm glad that people aren't afraid to talk to me. You know, I really wanted to come by and say to you, Miss Mary Alice, you and Messy, y'all are just the bee's knees.
Hey, hey,
Y'all keep everybody, on the right path. And
Yes.
every time I turn around, you praying the same thing that I'm praying. God, get rid of all of these monsters.
All of them.
It's too much. They
Mm,
need to go. And now they want to sit up there and try to protect LeBron. LeBron acting a fool. And
mm.
now he running around. He won't say nothing bad about Diddy. And now they mad at him because he praising Big Meech. They need to be mad at him about a lot more than that. But we'll talk about it.
Well, I can't wait to hear. Behind it, it says in the word, he gonna get rid of them one by one, two by two, and in mass. And
And
honey,
that's that.
getting off the board.
And you
And
know what it said? It said the last shall be first,
now,
and the first shall be last.
right
And
about
I'm sure Diddy is fighting over that last piece of rotten cornbread, hoping
mm,
that them rats don't steal it from him up in that hellhole. When I go to bed at night, I think about all of the times I've been to jail where I've been framed and set up. I'm fighting more charges now. And it's
mm,
the same with Cat Williams. I always beat them. They want the headline, they want the perp walk, they want the mugshot. And now that they're getting theirs, see, what people got to realize is people think just because you go to jail, you're a bad person. Good people and bad people go to jail.
mm,
The thing is, who put you there?
mm,
Because everyone that gets booked in was invited by somebody else.
mm.
So now that we know that Diddy has gotten his official invitation to hell, I wonder how many more people gonna be coming there with him because I don't think he want to be lonely no more.
Mm. Do you feel Jay-Z put Diddy there?
Honey, I feel like he put R. Kelly there. I feel like he put Diddy there. I feel like he put a lot of people in places they don't want to be.
Is he the cause behind this Chris Brown stuff?
I'm telling you, he been after Chris Brown for
Yes,
years.
he has.
And I don't know why won't nobody believe it. And then they take Usher and they put him up on a pedestal while they're constantly trying to drag Chris Brown down. Last time I checked, it wasn't Chris Brown that took Justin Bieber to the Diddy Flavor camp.
You right about hello. You better
And now they're finally starting to address L.A. Reid, and all of that needs to be addressed.
mm,
All of these bad actors. Child, did you hear Taraji P. Henson done ran on over to Bali to go sit down there with Mr. Simmons?
now that don't sound right. That
Tell me
don't
that sounds.
sound right.
What's she going over there for? She wasn't in no boy band, and she wasn't formerly managed by Chris Stokes. What's
Mhm.
she doing over there with Russell Simmons?
What you thinking?
I don't know, but I know she having a hard time. I know she having a real hard time, and I know Oprah like keeping her having a real hard time.
Hmm.
Now, if you think you're gonna run over there to Bali like Usher did, I don't know. Maybe people need to start contacting the consulate over there in Bali and ask them what they got going on over there. Like, is it like, do you go over there and all your legal troubles go away? Do they give you like a new passport? What's going on?
Mm.
But I tell you one thing, if you're looking for help from Russell Simmons, you need to look at the way he treat his daughters.
Oh yes, it's so sick and horrible.
Any
And
man that treat his daughters like that, I wouldn't take no kind of advice or help from him.
and to see his daughter with that old white,
Oh
ooh,
my
that hip,
God.
oh girl, I want to throw up. And just
I'm
to
sitting there looking.
around on the
But
internet.
see, that's the baby. It breaks my heart when I see the Aoki. Because I remember when she was in her mother's womb. I had just given birth to my son Sam. Because him and Aoki, they both 22 this year. She came after her, but she was supposed to come much later. But see, Russell Simmons was so vain, he didn't want Kimura's body to change at all. And they pumped that baby up with all of them steroids to make her organs mature faster so that she could be delivered premature and Kimura wouldn't get no stretch marks. So when I hear people talking about her looks look a little funny or look a little off, I can't help but think about how they rushed her gestation. You know, you're supposed to let them babies cook the whole 40 weeks. They took that one out around 26, 28 weeks. Aoki got cut most of the third trimester, which is where the rest of everything comes together for the child. So my thing is, when I sit there and I see her talking about she's not pretty enough, she's not this enough, and I'm sitting there like, baby, maybe there are certain quirky things about you because of what your father did to you, because of his vanity, because he wanted to make sure that Kimura could keep working as soon as she delivered, that she could get right back on that runway like a pimp with a hoe.
There we go. Now you talking. Now you talking. Because that's all they are to him.
I don't know what kind of help Taraji think, but she a little long in the tooth to be looking for a new manager.
Mm. Why she not all right with Tyler Perry? I thought Tyler Perry was helping her out.
Mm. Tyler Perry friends with Oprah.
Mm.
He ain't friends with no actors
Mm.
or actresses.
Mm. Did you hear that documentary coming out?
I can't wait to see how many lies they told and who was brave enough to tell the truth. I
Mm.
can't wait. I'm gonna have me some popcorn. But let
Yeah.
me tell you this, Miss Mary Alice. It's so good to see you, honey. And
Thank-
you tell your sister Messy, you tell that Gigi,
Yeah.
and y'all make sure y'all be cash apping and supporting Miss Mary Alice just the same. I heard you over here the other day. You told them get up on these likes.
Okay.
Now
That's
y'all make sure y'all hit that like for Miss Mary Alice. Did I ever tell you about when they had me in that psych ward, Parkland down there in Dallas, and I ran into this woman? Her name was Alice from South Dallas. They
mm.
called her Crazy Alice from South Dallas. And the night before they was releasing me, because you know you got to be on your best behavior, otherwise they try to shoot you up with more drugs and keep you there.
Mhm.
Crazy Alice ran up to me. I was sitting there reading my Bible in the chair. She ran right up on me and she farted right on my neck and then went down and said, "Shots fired," and ran the hell off.
Ah,
Oh my God, Miss Mary Alice. And
girl.
all I could think was, I'm going home tomorrow because if I whoop her ass, they going to keep me here for a year. I'm going to whoop her ass so good they going to be drugging me all night, all day.
Yes, that's crazy. I you
Oh, honey.
might that thought might have been a spirit or something. You know, you got to rebuke.
Listen, I did. I fanned and I covered my, oh my God, and it crawled around, you know. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
the
Mhm.
stuff we endure. But I love you, darling. You take
Thank
care.
you. I
And bye to all of you GGites. Y'all make sure y'all support Miss
find
Mary Ann.
out again, and you said in a couple of in another hour
A
where you
couple hours set in the West.
that in the West, that
Uh,
YouTube channel.
YouTube. Uh-huh.
Y'all heard it.
They
Okay.
gonna be dropping bombs.
Well, we love the bombs because we gonna bat them out. Everybody need to hear this shit.
Oh yeah, everyone. And
Yeah,
people need to stop being fooled. A monster is a monster.
yeah.
Don't be afraid to call it what it is.
They are sheep out here. Whew, well, thank you so much, Jack. I love you so much.
Oh, love you too, dear. And thank you for all of your good work keeping the community clean.
Yes, got to. All right. Wasn't that a blessing? Give it up for Jag, y'all. Hit that damn like for Jag, okay? Hit the like. Hit the like. She came over here, blessed my channel. Honey, you know we was damn struggling, okay? Look at the numbers when she came in, okay? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my goodness. Now feel free to call in and say something too. Emily donated $20. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that super sticker. Yes. Come on. Mary Alice in the place. What? Okay. honey, honey, wait for it. Okay. All right. So let's get back over here. Now look at this right here, y'all. Ooh, ooh, this is Diddy's mama. Okay. She always wear that blonde wig. I'll be wondering. I like blonde too, but I've never seen her with a black wig. I never seen her with her hair. What's up with that? But let's hear what he got to say. His mama is arrested and she helped somebody with a woman. Lonnie, let's check it out.
And by tomorrow afternoon, everyone will know.
Now, already known to be
Let's give it up for culture number. Get donated $5. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Okay. Honey, let me tell you something. What? I'm real. I'm truly real. Now, you know, on Instagram, all the baddies, everybody use a filter every now and again. This wig is a filter. If I have on eyelashes, that's a filter. If I have on makeup, that's a filter. Okay. So let's not distract. We are here for the content and the topic. Don't do it. Don't hijack it. Don't hijack it. Okay. Don't try to turn this into something else. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. Now let's go.
frequent guest in many of Diddy's FO parties and also reportedly had to be on the IV drip at a lot of them.
Show yourself, unclean spirit.
Evidence has now been revealed that she helped her son assault a woman and tried to bribe her to keep it on the hush-hush. Now she takes enabling your son to a whole new level. Now in the lawsuit, basically indicating that Diddy assaulted.
But I knew it. I'm not surprised by this. Press 2 of you surprised. Press 1 of you not. The reason why I'm not, they said that Diddy mom was always a pimp or a prostitute. And you know, it does something to a boy. When a boy see his mama in and out the damn house with different men, you don't think something happened to that boy? Press 5 if you feel that, you know, it's something mentally it's going to happen to a boy if he sees his mom. Now, a lot of times the mother is the first woman a boy falls in love with. If he sees his mom in and out the damn house with all these goddamn men, all this money trading, and how she dressing like a whore, you know, a lot of times it turns these men to hit on women. It turns these men to be zesty. Okay, it turns these men to have a dislike for their mama and disrespect for their damn mama. And no wonder why she don't have no influence on him. She can't tell him nothing because he don't respect her. He don't watch you as a little boy in and out, laying on your back for $1 for all these men. And I guess he said, I'm going to make it where my mama don't have to do that to herself. These boys hate to see their mama looking like sluts and whores and prostituting themselves. So, you know, even though he hate her, he still love her because that's his mama. So, you know, he's going to try to do all he can so his mama don't have to lay her on her back and do all that. But I guess he decided to be a monster and have the power. You know, so he is doing stuff to other people now. The roles has reversed, but he's doing it more diabolically. And I don't know what the hell she was doing in the past either. She could be worse too. I don't know. But we know his shit, but we don't know her shit. Let's go.
Woman, and he tried to throw money at her to get her to say that it was consensual. Now
hold on. What you say? I look like, honey. You didn't know? Mama D, that's my sister. Yes, that's my sister. Scrappy, that's my nephew. He just created a YouTube channel. Go support my nephew. Shit, that's family over here. You ain't saying nothing like you trying to hurt my feelings, okay? Hell.
Woman ended up refusing and was enraged at a point and was screaming that Diddy assaulted her. Now, P. Diddy called his mom, who basically negotiated on his behalf and yelled at the woman to take the money and wanted her to say that it was consensual. Also for
they said that her look Diddy mama. That is where Lil Kim got all her stuff from. They said Lil Kim personality, because you guys know Lil Kim, she ain't really a hoe for real. Did y'all know that? Lil Kim, all that stuff that she rapping about back in the day, remember hardcore? Honey, that's really Diddy mama. Diddy mama is hardcore, okay? I used to be scared of the D. Now I throw lips to the handle it like a real B. Yeah, that's Diddy mama, okay? And if you know anything, you know Lil Kim, she was pushed to be this overly freaky individuals to sell records. That was not the core of who she was, okay? And it's so sad what they did to Lil Kim in the mind, in the brain, girl. They made her feel like she had to do this and do that, and do all this stuff. And honey, I tell you, it is so sad to see. But all the wigs and stuff, all this stuff came from Diddy mama. Her whole aesthetic came from Diddy mama. That's the queen bitch. B, okay? Whoa, whoa, you got it going on. Whoa, whoa, okay? Ooh, talking about them drugs and everything. Do you remember that song, Drugs? Feel this, quench your fist, then you feel your list through your luterus. Can you picture this? Life without me, wake up, you're having bad dreams. Cause I fiend for a tote. My crew tote and mink coats on the sail with the boat. What you thought we get sailed out? Fuck the jailhouse. On the seas, on the rock is all we got when we bail out. Entrepreneurs, be glad we ain't checking yours. So it was about like a whole prostitute that was into the drug game, that was into the gang, you know. That was her aesthetic, a hardcore girl that was in gangs, that did the drugs, that did scamming, you know. And they said that was Diddy mama before Diddy was famous. She did all those scams and stuff. The Madonna girls, we dangerous. Niggas pay a fee just to hang with us. Okay? Can you imagine that? Could you imagine that? When you so bad, men are paying a fee just to hang with you. Okay? You can't swing this route. Okay? Shit. That was Diddy mama before Diddy was Diddy.
The victim not to report it. Now, Janice Combs clearly sees no wrong in all of the awful things that her son does. Now, I wonder if it has anything to
Didn't I tell you? Diddy first woman that he fell in love with is his mama. Okay, that's why they're doing all this kissy in the mouth. Okay, at such a grown age, his mama see Diddy as his man. Her in her mind, that's her man, because that was the man that provided for her and protected her. She didn't have no man to do that. Okay, she was a prostitute pimp. Diddy was her man, and that's the type of relationship they had. You know, I don't know, how can I explain it? The mama saw him as her boy husband. You know, he stepped up as her husband because he was so disgusted as his mom doing all them tricks. You know, he wanted to save his mama by all means. A lot of boys want to save their mama. You know, they want to get their mama off them drugs. They want to get the mama off them streets. Okay. But do you think these boys have respect for their mama? Hell no. They don't respect their mama. And can you blame them?
with him slapping the shit out of his mother too.
Wait, you did what?
Told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Bro said, yeah. I just thought because...
Ooh, honey, they said she was a madam. Before you're a madam, you know you got to be a hoe, right? Do you think you just stepped into being a madam? Press 1 if you really feel like you just stepped into being a madam. Hell no, that's the last stage. You're going to have to be a hoe. You're going to have that experience in the game, and then you become a madam. You must have been a badass prostitute in order to even get to a madam stage. Nobody just become a madam. Let's not act that way. Let's hit the
of what
likes
he was
up.
going through with the
You know, it's a sad. We only got 400 likes. We got over 800 views. Jaguar Wright, bless this live. Let's show her some love and get the likes up. Come on now. Let's do it. Come on now. Everybody know about Mary Alice, baby. Mary Alice, we here. Mary Alice, hashtag Mary Alice. We here. Oh, shit. Ooh, a demon up in there cussing me out. We here. Ooh. Ah. Ah. See, you tried to throw that fan off, but honey, I had to hit you with 1, 2. I got this. I got this.
you know, the tragedy. It was like I was stuck on stupid for a minute, but he was like, yeah, I thought that he would grow out of it, or it was just because all the shit he was going through when he slapped his.
Election season is here. Remember,
All right, we're gonna move on. Okay. Now, Tisha, she tells us about J-Lo and Drake. Do you guys believe it? Do you honestly think that J-Lo and Drake is gonna be together? Huh? What is going on? Miss Tails, you better tell us what is going on.
How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Drake, 1, you can kiss that Super Bowl goodbye. 2, what are you doing with Jennifer Lopez? Or actually, Jennifer Lopez, what are you doing with Drake? 3, baby, no low say. If you guys don't know, Drake has officially tried to make the jump over into the Spanish market because he knows that he's been called out in a culture vulture. I will say this, Drake, that is the wrong move. The Spanish market guards their culture more closely than anyone. But y'all, we gotta talk about this because Drake, in only a week's time, has seen all his carefully planned plans go down. He tried to rally against Jay-Z. He linked up with Dame Dash to go against Jay-Z. He even posted some mess on his Instagram story of Aaliyah and Solange back to back.
Oh, did y'all see that? I'm glad you brought that up, girl. Drake, he posted some Aaliyah stuff on his page. Wasn't that weird? They say Drake and Jay-Z, they are beefing, girl. Okay? It is a lot of beef going on in hip-hop. Can I be honest? Hip-hop is going down. Hip-hop is crumbling. Gucci Mane just came out and he released all of his artists. All of his artists, he has to release them because they are shaking shit up in hip-hop. Because they realize hip-hop has been a horrible infestation in the Black community. It's like the Black community is infested with rats and roaches when it comes to this hip-hop influence, okay? So they are trying to clean it up, and they is raiding the big rats like Diddy, Jay-Z, them the big rats that keep on producing, honey, and they hard to kill. But honey, they feel like once they get them off the board, then, you know, the other ones, it'd be easy just to spray and get it off. But, you know, Drake, he's in bed with Jay Prince. They have embarrassed Drake. And, you know, they say Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, because, you know, Jay-Z, he's in bed with the NFL. And he the one that got what's his name? Kendrick Lamar to perform on that Super Bowl, which made Lil Wayne upset because, you know, Lil Wayne and Drake, they like this. Okay. I believe that's Drake's son. Okay. And you heard what happened to Lil Wayne when he was young. He was over there kissing with Birdman, girl. Yes. Kissing in the damn lips, girl. Yes. And you know what they say about Birdman, honey. Uh-huh. They say he's another Diddy. Do y'all think Birdman be putting stuff in men's drinks to take their hold too? He seemed the type. He's a dangerous man, ain't he? What do y'all press 1 if you think that Birdman is another Diddy too? Press 5 if you feel like, nah, you can't believe that about Birdman, honey. I think they all like that. I think they all the same, to be honest with you. They all the same. They are all the same. But let's go.
Dame was in his ear, because you know Dame been kicking Jay back out. Dame was in his ear saying all this stuff. He was mad that Jay-Z ran the Super Bowl. Now, you know, they're like, yo, his contract with Rock Nation about to be up. Now's the time to strike. He weaker than ever. The Super Bowl just renewed Jay-Z's contract for Rock Nation, because one thing Jay-Z will do, he'll run interference for the owners and the people that actually have the money when it comes to the Black community. That's his favorite thing to do. Now, y'all can be a fan of Jay-Z if you want, and we don't have anything against Jay-Z, but we can call it.
I got something against Jay-Z. Okay, yes, we do got something against. Don't say that, because Jay-Z, he's done a whole bunch of stuff. Look what he done to Nicki Minaj. Look what he's done to Aaliyah. Okay, and how could you say you don't got nothing against Jay-Z when he is the head ringmaster of this all? Honey, ain't no friends in this game. They all horrible, and they all trying to take each other out. But Jay-Z, he want to be at the top, and he want to cut off all of them, because you already know they're doing a reversal. You know, all that DEI equality type shit, they cutting all that shit out, okay? So you're not going to see a whole bunch of black faces and stuff. You ain't going to see all that equality stuff. So all these black people, we got to clean them out. It can only be one, okay? If you know, like I know back in the day, it can only be one. It can only be one. Now here, we trying to give, okay, as much clear people or white people, or the fuck, girl, y'all get offended when I say clear. You get offended when I say white. What the hell, Europeans? Okay, you know, last year it was if we got 5 European, we gotta have 5 Africans. You know, we gotta have 5. They scratching all that shit. Okay, we're gonna have 5 Europeans, one color. Okay, and Jay-Z gonna take the throne. He gotta wipe everybody out. And that's just how I go. That's how I've been going back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I tell you what, it's going to get real nasty. They say Jay-Z, he already set up R. Kelly. He was behind the R. Kelly movement to get him in jail, which he did excellently. They say he's behind Diddy. And also, hold on. Because they say Jay Prince is also behind Diddy too. He's been shit. See, they all don't like each other. They all don't like each other. So, honey, I tell you, the dominoes is falling down. If y'all got more information, hit that screen and hit that like and hit that phone call. Can y'all see the number? 515-605-97. Hold on. Let me edit this so y'all can see the number and call up in here. Okay, y'all need to call up in this thing, okay? Because I know y'all got more tea, okay? Do you see the number? Okay, you see the number now. Ain't no excuse. The number's at the bottom if you want to call in and add on this, and you can hit that StreamYard.
Spade, right? Jay did it with the casino. He did it with the Barclays Center, and you can say he did it to get that generational wealth. Good for you, but we can still talk about the way he got it, right? I forget all that because we're not having a civil rights lesson today. We need to talk about what's that happened. Drake was like, and he figured out, baby, you ain't never performing on Super Bowl. And by the way, Lil Wayne, you ain't either, but probably Lil Wayne is just because we saw when Lil Wayne was performing. And it's like, I said, my girl love me. And he could barely think of his.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, he's done. He's on them drugs real bad. You know, and Lil Wayne, he got a disability too. Did y'all see Lil Wayne? His face all swelled up. When I tell you somebody put a curse on him, and you know, ain't he from Louisiana? And you know, in Louisiana, I don't got nothing against them. You know, they do a whole bunch of voodoos and, you know, a lot of witchcraft and stuff like that. And they said that land is so powerful. That's why a lot of those individuals go there, because it's power in the land from their ancestors. And it's a lot of, you know, they get their power there. So I don't know, somebody didn't pay somebody a high price money to really F up Lil Wayne's face, because how his face is and how he talks, it's sad. It is damn sad. And let's talk about these kids. Why is it that a lot of these hip hop kids and these celebrities, Why they kids don't have the best education? Why they kids don't talk like they got common sense? You look at T.I. and Tiny kids, huh? Will Smith and Jada kids. I mean, goddamn, the list goes on. They don't put these kids in higher education or nothing, you know? I just don't understand. I don't understand. When you want the best for your child, to get the best education, to dress a certain way, to represent right, honey, they don't care. They do not care. And that's the same with Lil Wayne kids. Look at Lil Wayne kids, huh? He got his daughter struggling, trying to break into Hollywood. She talking about she ain't gonna sell her soul. Girl, if you don't get your ass and she dropped out of school. But you see that it was too late, because they should have raised that child when she's small to play the piano, to play the violin, to get the best education. Hell, they got the money for it. They should have really nurtured and stirred their kids in the right way. But the parents wasn't living right, so they ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because money is their God. They feel like just because we got a whole bunch of money, oh, we don't need that education. We don't need that. We don't need that. Honey, it's more than just having money. Values, morals. It helps you in life, standards. It helps you to won't be in a situation when you have to come across Diddy. You have the intellect and the spirit to know, I got to stay away from these situations. Reginae, I mean, she has been in horrible situations with thugs. But if she was raised in a certain way with certain standards and principles and morals, honey, that type of man won't even interest her. You see what I'm saying? But see, she wasn't raised that way. So anyway, let's continue on.
Lyrics and was just talking in tones. Anyway, right? So that's where we last left Drake. He had made a folio for himself.
All right, girl, I'm done with it. So allegedly, Drake and J-Lo, they doing some agenda thing. Drake is trying to get into the Hispanic market. So they're going to try to come together like they're dating for a little bit, and they really not dating. They just doing it for publicity. J-Lo, you guys know her husband and left her ass when this Diddy shit came out, because he didn't want to be attached to this Diddy shit. And J-Lo, she has a lot of skeletons in her closet that she don't want let out, and she's struggling, still trying to be relevant with her untalented ass. All right, so she's gonna link up with Drake, and you know it's gonna blow up. Drake and J-Lo dating, girl, you already know it's gonna hit the blogs, and they're gonna be a spectacle like they want to be. I mean, when you look at Drake, is Drake gay? I mean, I'm just asking, goddammit, is he gay? Press 1 if he gay, press 5 if he ain't. Why he ain't settled down with no goddamn woman? I mean, all these women he went through, Selena, Meg Thee Stallion. I mean, goddamn, it's just too much. Sit your ass down. You too grown. You too old. Sit down, have a wife, live normal, and just be fine. You know, but they don't want to do that. He want to be a hoe all his life. Something wrong with that. You want to be a hoe all your life? All your life, you want to be a hoe? You just want to give your body out this person, that person, that. Where his daddy at? Did he have a daddy growing up, or he's another fatherless kid? See, it's something about these fatherless boys. And hip-hop picks the fatherless kids. Where Lil Wayne daddy at? Where Diddy daddy at? Where Drake daddy at? Where all these boys are fatherless, leading the Black community to destruction, honey. And how can they tell you? How can they be a good father if they've never seen it? They never witnessed it. They don't even know what it is. They don't even know what it is. Honey, it's sad in these streets.
He can forget it. You might as well.
Okay, let's forget that. All right, so let's go here. Salone, honey, shout out to him. He talks about Beyonce, Jay-Z, Beyonce deep connections with Diddy. Okay, and we see the beautiful Jaguar Wright. Let's see what Salone has to say. He's a big YouTube content creator, girl. You know, you can trust what he says on his channel is right. You can trust that. He's very credible.
With the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common: Sean Carter.
Jaguar Wright needs to watch her back because now that Diddy is in jail, she could talk about him all she wants. But her claims that Beyonce and Jay-Z have more victims than Diddy isn't going to fly. And now the Carter's lawyers are—
Why not? Why not? I mean, it's not like this is her first time saying it. She's been saying the truth. She's been saying the truth for years. You know, it's just because she was on a European, I don't know if he's European or not. I'm assuming they all European up north. Just because she's on a European platform and now the Europeans are hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, they care about what the Europeans think. They don't care about what you black Africans think. They don't care about the BET. They don't care about the source. They don't care about the black YouTube arena. They don't care about all that. But they do care about what them high-profile Europeans, Republicans think, because that is who they are in bed with. Okay? And they can't have them thinking that or using that as ammunition to go against them, to belittle them, because it lessens their value. And a lot of people are saying, you see, the NFL have lengthened their contract with Jay-Z. I think that Jay-Z, he had to give up a lot. I think that in order to get that lengthened, he probably had to put the price down. He probably had to give them a lot, honey, to assure them that this shit right here is going to blow over. You know, just like Beyonce. You could say, well, honey, Beyonce, she's winning right now. She's doing Levi commercials. She's doing this. She's doing that. Bullshit. Them Levi commercials, they market. Go look at their market, girl. I don't got a lot of you. Go look at their stock. It ain't going up, bitch. It's going down. It's going down. Just like, do y'all remember that Bud Light when they had that transgender on that Bud Light? You may say, oh, that's great. You know, that transgender girl on the Bud Light. Girl, that Bud Light shit went down, okay? It went down. They already told you 500 or 5 million or some shit like that. Some with 5. Stop following Jay-Z and Beyonce, honey. When I tell you their reputation is, woo-wee, the damage is already done. Girl, honey. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but I know they care about what the Europeans think of them. And that's the only reason I feel that they went for Morgan, because his audience is them Europeans that he cares about. Let's go. What do y'all think?
going after Jaguar. So let's get into it.
All right, let me fast forward.
Before, but now I'm really worried for her because Jay-Z and Beyonce are livid at an interview she did with Piers Morgan. So they're mad at Piers and they're also, of course, mad at Jaguar. Let's go ahead and react to some of the things that Jaguar said about Diddy in this interview.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think Jay-Z and Beyonce is more mad at Morgan or more mad at Jag? Press 1 if they're more mad at Morgan. Press 2 if they're more mad at Jag. I feel they're more mad at Morgan because they okay with Jag having a reputation. Oh, she's a liar. It's unsure. But when a man like Morgan validates Jaguar Wright, it makes her seem like, honey, she's been right all along. So he's looking like, Morgan, you should know better. He expected more from Morgan, you know, for Morgan to solidify her and validate her and stump her. And all them clear people that don't even like Jay-Z, they're going to use this as ammunition to go against him. Oh, hell no. It was okay when Jag was just on the black circuit because them Europeans ain't paying them Africans no mind on that European circuit. But when a Morgan and all those types are listening to her and they're going to take that and they're going to run with it, they're going to use it as ammunition to pile down Jay-Z and Beyonce because they don't want their ass no way. Let's not forget forget about that country. They said Beyonce didn't spill her soul out on that country album, honey, and they paid her ass dust. They said, nah, this is our genre. You're not going to come up in here and hijack it just because you popular. You're going to have to pay dues. We do shit different over here in country. This ain't hip hop, bitch. Okay? You can't just be an Iggy Azalea because you know in the hip hop, they don't gatekeep shit in hip hop. Anybody can come in, make a hit, and they're going to get praised. They said, country, we got standards. We got morals and values. You ain't going to jump in, jump out, trying to shit on us. That's not what's going to happen. We see you. We see you. Okay. Honey. Woo, they not going to have that. Okay. And they going to stick together. Clock that T. They're going to stick together. In hip hop, it's all separate. They all fake and phony. They act like they like each other in the pictures, but they can't stand each other. Did you hear Tasha K interview, girl? She did an interview with Rick Ross. He's a big hip hop indie people. He got a lot of money, millionaire, whatever. Got that chicken wing shit. His baby mama, Tia, said that Rick Ross and Diddy, everybody thought they cool. We see them in pictures and videos together. She said that Rick Ross was telling her, oh, I can't wait till that African Kane go down because he gonna buy all his stuff up. They are waiting for each other's downfall in hip hop. They fake and phony. They the fake as a phony. And you know, hip hop, they hate themselves. It's a self-hate community. If you hate yourself, how could you really love and respect other people? All this goddamn music they put out there is disrespecting themselves, disrespecting their people. So how can they really respect and love somebody else when they don't have it in themselves? I mean, that's just common sense there. All right, well, let's continue on. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Come on now. Let's get the goddamn
People have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil.
Clock that T.
Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years.
Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, not that I disagree, but strong language. But, you know, Jaguar, she always brings that.
He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to run it.
Do you think that...
Okay, we're going to have to censor someone.
Ooh-wee, didn't she say it? And isn't it true? And let me tell you how it rings true. Diddy is the type. He put Young Miami in a position to be a host or a talk show, knowing damn well she can't write, she can't read, and she can't talk, and she don't even have a lot of experience with, well-rounded. She's not well-rounded. Only thing she know is that prostitution and that hood shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a lot of other platforms that was deserving of those awards. Do you think they got an award? No, they did not. Did he make sure that his concubine, or whatever you want to call her, the girl that he liked to pee on, the girl he pee on, got those awards over those that was deserving. That was deserving. He have done so many horrible things to good, talented African talent, okay? And he always do this. And he is, honey, ooh, he's a cancer to the body. He really is. Everything he touched, it's just, it's no words to describe it. Just look at his track record. Look at his track record. Look at all the people that have done dealings with him. His even bodyguard, the one that have seen him all the time, is even spilling the beans. Don't have nothing good to say about him. Okay? Honey, let me go back here. And let me give a big old thank you to Albert for donating that $5. And thank everybody that hit that Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you, Albert. All right, let's keep going.
I don't think she's lying. We've talked about Clive Davis before. We've actually done a deep dive on him, and I saw those views going back up. So thank you guys, because it's an important video. When I posted it, not saying nobody, you guys watched it, but it didn't like perform well because people weren't really paying attention to it. But I'm glad I did it because I got such a rich understanding of who Clive Davis is. And now he might be walking around Beverly Hills acting like he has dementia now, and maybe he does, but I think he can answer for himself until his handlers say, oh, no, don't talk about this, because I see paparazzi's asking him to speak, but he always goes silent, saying, oh, he's just like old. Well, no, yeah, he's old, but he knows.
That if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people.
He has no choice. His ego and his addiction won't allow him to do anything different.
I do want to make a note about the DURG addiction claim, because I do believe that Diddy probably has some issues when it comes to substances, especially from what we've learned. So yeah, I'm wondering how he's handling it in there, because
he got a lot of the addiction, okay? He got addiction with putting that GBT in those baby oils, putting it in that drink, the lemon drop, serving it to people, taking people to Pound Town that don't want to go to Pound Town, taping people going to Pound Town that don't want to be taped, putting sugar boogers. I mean, did we hear what Cassie said all those years that she stayed with him? How he would use Cassie to lure straight men in, and then he would get the straight men some lemon drop drinks with that GBH, and then he'd have Cassie to rub that baby oil on them with that GBH. Then he'd take their butt to Pound Town and record it and videotape it and blackmail them to do whatever he wanted to do, or he'd just take it and just, I don't know, do he rewatch this stuff or what? And he'd keep it. And a lot of men are into that recording stuff. You know what I'm saying? They will try to record you and just keep it. They got a cold collage because they freaky. This community is freaked out. It is very freaked out. Everything is freaky, 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 freaky. It's just freaked out. That's all they think about. Freak, 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 freak. Food and freaking fighting. Food, freaking and fighting. Food, freaking and fighting. That's all they do. Food, freaking and fighting. Okay? That's it. The three, food, freaking and fighting. The 3 F's. That's all they do.
withdrawals can be real. And if he's been actively using for decades now, and it's not like it's an everyday thing, but it becomes part of the hormones release in your brain. And I could see them breaking him down and him possibly fessing up. But I also think he also recognizes that this evil system that he's a part of is much bigger than he is. It's not like he's the leader.
I've seen what they do.
He might not be the leader, but he's the goddamn captain. He's a captain. He got a whole team. He assembles. He can stop and go against it. He ain't no victim. He is not no victim. We're not going to play them victim games. He ain't no goddamn victim. He know exactly what he's doing. He is destroying the community, and he has been doing it for a while. And I worry about the school that he got. Did you know he had a school? What was he doing to those kids in them schools? Huh? I'm surprised ain't no students that's grown have told us any stories about that school.
Realistic behaviors. Putting girls in the suitcases. Dumping them in.
Yeah, we're going to censor some of these things, especially the suitcase comment, just because I actually think
alleyways. It's horrifying.
Well, you know what? This is what I don't understand about y'all. Y'all watch all the horror movies. Y'all watch all the gangster movies. Y'all listen to this gangster rap. They tell you the horrible stuff they done, but when they actually done it, when you hear stories, oh, y'all want to have this fake ass outrage. It's all in the music. It's all in the movies. What you think they just come up with this out the sky? No, they telling y'all what they doing. They telling y'all what they doing in these movies and the music, honey. Y'all so lost. They put it right on the platter. They don't got no shame. Ain't no shame no more. They telling you who they are. They telling you what you're doing, and they bragging and boasting about it right in your face. And you so, ooh, you don't see it. And it's right there in plain sight.
Knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well.
No, I'm not trying to act surprised, but I am surprised when she talks about it in this detail. I mean, I do think there's a lot of victims that Diddy has.
All right, well, that's a commercial. Hold on. Hey, Magic, how you doing? Magic, are you there?
Hey, Gigi, I'm here. What's up?
Hey, baby,
I'm
what's your...
sorry, Mary. I'm sorry, Mary. I thought I was on another. No, I was on both channels at different times. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Nice to see you again.
Good.
I feel like I really feel like, you know what? I want all my money back. How about that? I'm going to start something new. I'm going to start a trend on TikTok. I want all my money back. I want my money back going back from the 90s, from when these artists got signed. Give me all my money back because we've been played, punked, and lied to. That's it. We've been played, punked, and lied to, and it's not fair because so many people's lives have been affected by this. Behind these people, putting up all these fake personas, making us believe that they're ghetto heroes, like superheroes, you know, having all these things going on behind the scenes. This is gross. Having us shed tears for no reason, keeping us in these trauma bonds with these people, looking up to them like they somebody, and they are nothing. They are beneath us. And the cabal is falling. Everything's coming out now. But I want my money back. I want my money back from all of them.
Well,
I want it back.
This. Just be thankful.
Concert ticket money, CD money.
Hold on. Let me talk now. I'll say this. You know what's more important than money is eyesight. Okay? Come closer to the screen. When you have your eyesight and you can see things clear as day, that is superpower. Now you see things.
Yes.
That's
I get it.
There.
I get it, Mary Alice. You're right. I get it. I didn't look at it from that analogy, but you are right. Because we could see now. I don't need the money. At least we could see. Our eyes are open.
So many people are still blinded.
They're still sleeping. You're right. You're right, Miss Alice. They still sleep.
I don't care what kind of money. I want my eyesight. I want what God blessed me with. You can't give me $1 billion to take away my eyesight and take away my senses. My eyesight, priceless.
That's deep. That is deep. The way that you turned that around, that is deep. I would never look at it from that aspect, but you are right. Because we can see, like they say, we woke. I feel sorry for so many people that are asleep and are no longer here with us and fell for the okie doke. It is so sad. It is so sad. But at the end of the day, everything is being revealed now. It's like 2024. It's like the year of revelation. Everything that we thought that we knew and we saw, no. It was all lies. It was all assimilation. It was all painted for us. You go through these seasons. You go through these holidays. You go through these. This is what's happening out on the West Coast. Oh, this was happening on the East Coast. This person got beef. All that stuff has been lies orchestrated by these entities behind the scenes controlling these puppets. And now we see that it's been all a lie. This is really, this is disheartening. It's hurtful, and they are all going to get the day they deserve.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
Right. Wait till 2025.
Whew. What do you predict for that year? Because I don't even want to look that far, Miss Alice. I don't want to look that far, Mary. I really don't want to go that far. If you got a telescope, please tell me what you see.
It's coming, whether you're ready for it or not. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. And you just better hope you're here to see it.
Well, I'm gonna buckle up tight because I don't know how much I could take on my end, but this is really hurtful and disheartening. People were following them. They have flocks. They had people like you said earlier. I heard in your other conversation you told Jaguar there's sheep out here and there's wolf in sheep's clothing. And do you know how many innocent brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles got wrapped up in this music type of thing and they're no longer with us? That is extremely hurtful.
And I gotta say this because you said that. A lot of people that's not here with us, their prayer was money. And they got just that. And they ended up.
You're right.
Pray for wisdom. Pray for eyesight. Pray for strength. Because you know the battle is coming, says the Lord. It will always be a battle. It's not about, I pray we can't have no battles. No. In the word, it says we're going to always have to wrestle with flesh and blood. So you better pray for the strength and have the armor to be prepared in battle.
You're right. And then discernment as well.
Yes.
Because that's when it comes your way, you got to be able to point it out. But then you need to be able to see. Have your spiritual eyes open so you can see when it's right in front of you.
Yes.
Amen to you, Miss Mary. Alice, praise you. Really, you definitely upped it a couple of notches. You got me thinking. And I do not want to see what's coming around that corner. I really don't. I don't.
Get ready. Don't have that mindset. Be ready. Get ready. Who say that? Is that TDJ? Hope it ain't. Somebody say, get ready. Honey, when you in warfare, come on with it. Come on. It's either me or you, and I bet you it ain't gonna be me.
You're right.
We don't cower. What you cowering for? You got God on your side.
You're right.
Of the devil. What you in fear for? The game is already won. What you fearing for?
Right. Mary ain't no joke. You over here making this
ready. We ready.
You ready? Miss Mary is in the building, killing it. Wow, this is who knew? Well, I'm ready, but I'm appalled. It's all coming out. It's streaming out little by little. Everything's coming out. It's all everything that was hidden is going to be revealed.
Yeah.
And they're falling one by one. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady, take the keys and lock them up.
Let it fall. Let it fall. Let it fall. I'm ready.
Everything is tied to everything.
If you ain't ready, you better get ready.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Fear ain't gonna help you, Nan. Okay? Cowering ain't gonna help you, Nan. Ain't nobody coming to help you or save you. You better go to the Most High. And He already gave you the strength and the power and the common sense. It's up to you. It's up to you. You got to make that choice. Y'all fear everything but the Most High.
Yeah, they said we're going to be shocked what's coming around the corner from what I've been reading and listening to from these, internet streets. They said it's going to be people that we would never even expect that's going to be exposed, that's tied to this whole thing. It's a whole network, a shadow underground network. And the names that's going to come out, they said is going to blow us away. Household name.
No name's going to blow me away, but I see. What name on? Nah, because not for me. I know for a lot of you all, because you guys put these people on pedestal You guys, I don't know what type of connection y'all have with these individuals, but you have connections and you guys have ties to these individuals. And these people have a spiritual hold on y'all.
I think you're right about that. I think you are definitely right about that, because I heard that when they're making this music, they do these chanting and they put out these, these covenants over their music.
Mm-hmm.
So when you buy it or when you purchase, it's attached to you and you play it in your home. That is the open gate to bring in those entities into where you're at. So you're right. It makes sense. It's like almost like, opening up. I don't know if you remember like a picture, like an album, and then the some pictures are faded and they start to just come alive. They start to just reappear again, and you say, "Whoa, this was faded, but now I can see clearly now."
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness!
And the crazy part too, what's happening with Justin? Because they say he just got sued.
Justin Combs.
Yeah, he got sued for the Bentley. And then the other one, Christian, they saying he's getting sued too for something else. The art, So yeah, they're tied. It's unfortunate, but they're tied in too. But I did recognize they took all of his kids' passports. Do you know that?
I heard.
He had to surrender his kids' passports.
For good reasoning, because those kids is what he produced. He has a hold on those kids. He have taught those kids so many of his wicked ways. He has taught those kids to be manipulative and controlling. I just saw a video of the other one. The dark-skinned one looked just like him. And it was so bothersome. He got a drink and kept on forcing it down his girlfriend's mouth at the club. And it's like, do you not know what's going on? But see, they're blindsided because they don't have the spirit of discernment, and they don't have common sense. They are unaware how they are looking. They are unaware how these evil entities got them looking, because they're blinded.
You're right. I saw that. I saw the clip, and I would have never have done that, especially knowing that your father's behind those iron gates. Because it's like you're continuing the legacy. Why didn't somebody speak to them? That's the last thing that you would. Okay, you could party, but party in silence with no cameras. But the same thing you did. Now, I did see that clip, and she didn't look like she even wanted to drink it. She didn't look like she wanted to drink it. She doesn't look like she drank. She's a very beautiful girl, exotic looking, out of this. So she's a beautiful girl.
But she
doesn't look like she's into that.
A lot of times history repeats itself. Like father, like son. I mean, beautiful, just like Kim Porter was.
I was just about to say that, Mary. You literally snatched that out of my mouth. You snatched it out. Yes. That's what I thought when I saw her. I said, wow, resemblance to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
You caught it. I caught that too. And the partying going on. And it's like, when is the partying going to stop? Because it has to stop.
But remember, he got the spirit like his daddy. So he's going to show off. He got the show off spirit, the boasting spirit. So that's why he's doing this. He's the same as his father. He got that spirit in him. That's why he's boasting. Anybody with common sense would know this don't even look right. This doesn't help you in your case or your family.
Yeah, this is the time to lay low.
Yeah, but his daddy is boastful and flamboyant, and so is he.
So then it contradicts the way that his face looked when he was going to the courthouse last week. Because he was walking like, like Wompty Womp. Like, I can't make it today or tomorrow unless that was fake acting. I don't know what that was, but
well, they all do it fake. Because no way in HELL, your father is being accused of doing all these horrible things. And you're not showing us the real you, how you really feeling, what's really going down. You are pushing these fake entities like everything is fine, like your daddy did. It's the same spirit. It's the same play. It doesn't change. It is the same play. It's the same spirit. It's the same spirit. And oftentimes, a lot of people get tricked by the same spirit. They don't change up.
You're right. You are absolutely right. And another thing too, what I'm noticing when I spoke about the fact that they took his kids' passports, I'm looking from a different side, from an investigational side. He has a lot of his kids' names tied up in his businesses.
Mm.
Yes, he does. So if just like his mom, and he has a lot of it, the kids, the daughters, all of his kids' name that he has money. So if you want to go back and they're doing their investigation back to when Biggie departed from us and everybody going through and everything that happened to Cassie or whatever the case may be, they could go back and do this electronic and paper trail investigation financial, and they could pull up the fact that even back to all of his artists, where was that money funneled to? Because May said, he was like, it's all wrapped up in your mom's name and she know about it. So if his kid's name, his mother's names and all that is wrapped up within those businesses, they're flight risk. So he had to turn over those passports so they can't leave. That's really deep. But they're investigating the kids as well.
They should. They should. Do you feel like they shouldn't?
No, I feel that they should.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's too much innocent blood that we already have on the ground. And that innocent blood cries out to the Father.
Yeah.
Anytime someone is taken out of here unjustifiable, even if it was unjustifiable, it always cries out, because remember Cain and Abel.
Mm-hmm.
Abel's blood cried out.
About the children of the corn. Do you know anything about
I remember the children of the corn. Yes, Malachi. Mary, you are too much.
They as young and they look innocent, and
but
that don't fool me.
Yeah, you gotta watch that with the side eye. Like, yeah, you are very capable of remember, did you see the movie Damien Omen?
Nah.
Okay, well, if you're cut from a certain cloth, you have the capability of being in the same arena and being around us. And then, did you see the twins when they had their 16th birthday party or 18th birthday party and they were dressed inappropriate? That's when he bought them the Jeeps. He got them 2 Jeeps, and they had on, it looked like the outfit looked like almost like thongs. You have to see that. Definitely do your research and look at that, because I was blown away. I said, their mother would never want them. I remember seeing videos when they would walk through the airport, Kim tell them, keep walking. Don't say anything. Keep walking straight. Go ahead of me. Like, she was very strict with them. She had them clothed up and everything from head. So these girls had on an outfit like they were working on Star Trek, ready to serve a bottle. And it looked like almost like a type of G-string type of thingy. I said, this is not for these little girls. They're so thin.
Tell me this. What father would want his daughters to get into the model industry knowing how wicked it is?
Not mine.
Knowing how wicked it is. Knowing how so many young girls like them have been manipulated and deceived on horrible things.
But that's how they get them, and then they put them on those couches. And I watched Russell Simmons talk to his daughter when she exposed him online. And he said to her, well, why are you trying to get into this anyway? You don't have a C cup. You have an A cup. They're not looking for that. That's what he told her. Miss Alice, please look it up, Mary. Look it up. It's online. He told her they were going backwards. He said, you got an A cup. They're not looking for that. What are you talking about? I was like, what? You said that to your daughter?
You don't say that to your daughter. And especially online. No, see, there's father and son, a daughter relationship. He's not a protector.
No. And he's out in Bali with his legs crossed, like he just finished doing yoga.
How's he protecting her? He's not a protector.
He escaped. He escaped America because he knew they were coming. He knew he had a heads up. He got out.
All the same. because remember they said R. Kelly was doing horrible stuff to his daughter. He took his daughter innocence. That was the first
Wow.
daughter ever would encounter that type of. She said she was 8 years old and R. Kelly got in that bed with her, you know, took her innocence. And that's why she doing I guess a documentary about
At
it.
8 years old?
Yes. But you know, it's another singer that had that same story. I believe Aretha Franklin. I'm not sure. You know who I'm
Yes.
talking
Yes, it was. Yeah, they said it was her father, and then she got pregnant, and she had a baby from the father. Yes, I did read that story.
Yeah.
And they said that Aretha was at all those parties, and they said this is why when she was in a casket, they had her on with them red shoes on.
So it happens so often that we think we are so sheep that we don't, you know, oh, that's the daddy. That can never happen. Bullshit.
Yeah, but then remember, Jaguar said in one of her videos, she said she was singing at 13 and she was seeing things and they would tell in the industry, oh well, don't worry, but don't go that way with him, like avoid that person and go this way and do this. So Jaguar did express also in her video when she spoke about her being, you know, presented with certain people, and Aretha Franklin to, oh no, don't look that, don't pay him no mind, just go this way, because they would turn their head and act like nothing happened. And back in the days, they had all these spots. Honestly, in Harlem, in Brooklyn, the Bronx, all these places, they had these spots as after-hour spots that would last until 5 something in the morning. So when you come out the Cotton Club, you go to the after club, you do this, and that's Diddy's mother's generation. It was the Cotton Club back then, and then they had all these brothels that was flooded through Harlem. Yeah, they had all these spots. I know. So he was into, and then guess what? You could be running around the house, and the mother's doing business in the house. She's, you know, taking care of the man in the next room. They coming in and out. That's how it goes. You getting girls, you getting women. They putting on them wigs and they doing them tricks. They going out to them cars that's pulling up taxi, the Cadillacs that's pulling up back in the days. Yeah, that's what was going on. New Jack City. That's his era.
You know that's gonna affect that boy in a worse way.
Yep.
With seeing that about his mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's really gonna affect him. And they are telling me in the chat that Aretha Franklin also got somebody else pregnant that was 12 years old at the church. And that just reminds me that these men, they would do it with other young girls and their own daughters. Everybody can get touched when it comes to them because they're sick and they're monsters. Anybody can get gobbled up. So with Diddy, he can do something with his kids too. And it's not unthinkable, unreasonable, because that is just the monster man he is. And if you do your research and you do your history, back in the day in your history, a lot of these kings and queens and a lot of people with a lot of money, they do a lot of incest. They do a lot of incest. So
You're right. It started from the plantation and the farms they had, the Essie farms that they had. It started from there.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun because they was doing that in European and England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's learned behavior, and I'm gonna drop you with a jewel. What is it? The name, the guy's called Dapper Dan. He's a famous stylist. He does a lot of his prints. That's original materials is original. He makes clothes for the stars, for the boxes and all that. He lives out in Harlem. Back in the days, he did all the clothing and all that stuff. Misa Hilton, that's her godfather, but he's like the Don of Harlem. His name is Dapper Dan. He's coming out with a documentary, and someone interviewed him like during the summer, and they say, hey, what do you think about what's going on with Diddy? He said, this goes way back. He says, but you're going to see it in my documentary. He's done stuff with the top of the #1 designers, Dolce and Gabbana, everything. They got all of these prints. So when you see people walking around with all these logos and these prints on, they go, he did it. Came from this man in Harlem. He did it. He gave them ideas. And he walked the runway. He was there. He clapped. He saw his prints. This man been out here. He did all the stuff for rappers. For when you saw LL Cool J wearing all those prints, he did it. When you saw EPMD, he did it. MC Light, he did it. This man has been behind the scene all these years. Tommy Figure, he did stuff. So he's huge. And he said he's doing he just finished his documentary. He said he's gonna explain everything because he knows the Combs family going back in the days. He said it's gonna blow your mind, but this is what he came up in. This is what he grew up in. He grew up in this era, and that's what happened. So it's unfortunate that it's gonna crumble now. But I was kind of surprised when he came back to Harlem because I'm like, you coming back to the streets, but the streets is not the streets anymore. Harlem is not the same anymore. It's not like you going home back in a hometown. Immigrants is out here like crazy. Nobody even knows who you are now. So you look funny going to Sylvia's when people from Harlem ain't even going to Sylvia's. They see you at Sylvia's, they shocked like, why are you here? It's not a greet, an invite. They like, you don't know what's going on in this neck of the woods? Because these artists are so out of touch. They don't know that the world moved on without them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's checking for them anymore.
You're right, unless they doing these interviews, mouthing off some crazy stuff in the past.
Yeah, the veil has been pulled off of people's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many of them that are going to be affected by the situation, what happened with him, because of, they're saying that he has everybody on videotape. He has everyone. No one can escape this. They said everybody he has documented on that video. And he was calling names. He did a video prior to him going in, like 3-4 months, and he had a little kid calling out the names. So those names that little kid was calling out,
on his lap.
Yeah, they were there. Those people were there. So he's not going down alone. He's not going down alone. It's a matter of time for they get a knock on their door. So you get that tap, you already know what it is. Just turn around, put your hand behind your back, and just walk. Because they're going for all of them. They got all the tapes. They got everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he won't be lonely. He'll have company.
And he might end up leaving this earth before May 2025 hit.
I didn't want to say that, but
yeah. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I wonder how that boy of his gonna still be bopping his head to the beat.
He probably gonna learn how to apple bop and just jump in the sea and then people start throwing apples at him and he start trying to catch them with his mouth because this is getting crazy.
Yeah, we all know you hurting, boy. See, we know you full of crap.
Mary, that didn't look like a party. That looked like he was just trying to show something, like acting like he still got it, like everything's all good. But he looked just plain Jane. He don't got that fire in him. Justin does. I mean, Christian, he doesn't get. I mean, King, whatever, King, Chris, whatever. He doesn't give me that fire. He give me like a slinky, like a lanky lank. Do the slanky lank. Do the slanky lank. Like he doesn't have that fire in him.
Mm-hmm.
Justin got more of that fire in him. It looked to me like, he ready to like go at it. But Christian, nah, he don't got that fire in him. He too light. He lightweight. He looked like he's soaking. Like, I want to be like my dad, but I can't because now he ruined everything. The whole family is all out now. All of them got to watch their back because
do he really want to be like his father, or is it his father want him to be like him?
I think it's both. I think his father wants him to follow that, but he don't have that in him. But he says what he says to make his father happy. But he probably really don't want to do that because he doesn't have that type of energy. I'm not getting that energy from him. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy from him.
Yeah,
I'm getting feminine energy. I'm sorry. I'm going to call a spade a spade.
I don't think he's living his truth. I think Diddy is disappointed with him in the past and just be on him. You got to do it like this. You got to be like that.
Yeah.
Because some parents want to live through their kids.
Vicariously through their kids, correct.
Diddy gives me that. He wants to use his kids and live through them and get the girls from them and do it makes him feel young again.
Yes.
Versus his kids saying, I want you guys to be independent. I want you
You're
to be
right.
apart from me. I want
Mhm.
you to make your own way. I want you to learn all these principles as a man so you can fend for yourself and you don't have to attach yourself to my name.
Mhm.
Think as a father that he would want to instill that in his boys at a very young age. I was taken back when all of them was living in the house together. I said, God damn, they about 30 years old.
Yeah, but I didn't know they were all living together. It's kind of weird because it's like they have like a complex. Like it's like Stockholm syndrome, I would say. And what I noticed too is that Misa, she started coming back out now, posting, doing things on Instagram, trying to get herself back out there because the water in the well is running dry. So I see her now coming out there trying to get back out in the game, but it's like it's already done. Once you attach to his name, nobody's checking for you.
Yeah.
We got to find out what's going on with these investigations with all these claims with all this baby oil and what's going on with this. Like we got to know what's going on with that. Ain't nobody trying to dance and party
Yeah,
no
that's
more.
a fact.
Don't listen. If anything shiny start dripping down my back and oil, you better make sure some fish fry oil and some chicken wings and something going on in the background. Not no baby oil because I'm running.
Well, they get you with that
Don't
chicken
like me.
in that oil. But we do have Storm Radio. Magic, stay right here with us. Hey, Storm. Storm Radio.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, good. I know you
Uh,
got a lot to say. I want to listen to this.
well, well, as you know, I hate to say I told you so, but remember I said from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
this was gonna happen.
You did.
And our good friend, what's the name that not like to speak up for Diddy all the time? What's
KFC.
KFC? Yeah,
Mm,
I guess she frying some chicken somewhere because I ain't heard from her lately. But
yeah.
I'm not taking that as she. But anyway, no, you know, here's the thing. A lot of people are coming out now, and you know, I'm not one to down someone as people are just piling on, piling on, piling on. At the end of the day, some of them and some of us are going to have to realize some people just were opportunists and got taken advantage of. It's the cold hearted fact. If they weren't looking for a bag, if they weren't looking for the opportunity to become famous or rub elbows with the rich and famous, that may have been prevented, you know, but because, and it's not fair, let me make clear, it's not fair that that should take place. However, when when you when you align yourself with that kind of activity, you could expect something crazy to happen. And the red flag to all of that is the Kardashians. If you go back to the beginning, they've been involved in those parties for a while. They didn't just get started in that. When that first video was released with yeah, you know, the first video. I don't know if it's proper to call the other name, but well, it's released. So it's good. Ray J and Kim, that was from the era of those parties. That's where they came from. The Kardashians are known to be frequent flyers of the parties. So now everybody is worried and trying to cover up their tracks and trying to pay people off, but it ain't gonna help because those NDAs for them keeping quiet because they got money or whatever is not gonna work. It's too late. It is too late. You cannot pay off a criminal offense. How you gonna do it? Anybody in chat, just answer that. How are you gonna do that?
Well, Magic, what's your thoughts?
My thought is Storm is actually correct. I did see a video where Chloe was in a bowling hall arena with her best friend and her sister, one of her sisters. It wasn't It was Courtney. Yeah, it was Courtney, her best friend,
That's right.
and she was like, I just got back from a trip, and she's like, oh, you would be so jealous. But it was a lot of naked bodies and this and that, and she was explaining. So I'm just gonna stop there. But she did speak about this, and she mentioned it, and he's absolutely right. She was there. She's like, it was puffy. We were at the party, and da da da. And then it was another video I saw with Kris Jenner talking to Kanye's ex-wife, and she was saying to Kim, and she's like, Kim was like, where are you going? She's like, oh, I'm on my way to Puffy's party, and it's gonna be Rick Ross, and it's gonna be. She's like, but why don't you just stay within your age? She's like, I am. She's like, can't someone live again? And they were laughing. She's like, your boobs, you gotta push them up a little bit, and that was funny to them. So not only was Chloe there, her mother was there as well. Like I told you, Mary, I was on a movie set with him. I told you Carlito's Way, Rise to Power. We were in the same movie together. And I had a talk with you about this, a couple of weeks ago. I did not see anything like this from him. He was very professional when he came to speak to me and the people that were in that space in that second scene with Mario Van Peebles. And afterwards we spoke. I saw him on VH1, MTV, whatever. And maybe he just has a certain look that he likes or whatever. But I would never think that what I'm hearing now back then. However, when I did something for VH1, I was on another set and I heard something in the back of my ear about Liquid C. I was like, oh no, I got it. All right, this is my last set. I was on a set for 17 hours taping weekly. And I was like, this is not paying the bills. When I got the check in the mail, I was like, what, from Lionsgate? Oh no, I'm going back to school.
Yeah.
And I told you, no matter what I did, and I tapped into it, I did stuff for VH1, MTV. I did a couple of movies here and there. For some reason, that door did not open for me. And now I see that the Father had his hand on my life because I went another direction, and I'm so glad I did.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Storm. But after that, we're going to have to wrap it up in a minute. But go ahead, finish what you're going to say, Storm. Storm, ready to call you.
Huh?
Storm Radio?
Yes.
Okay.
It's funny she should say that because I'm well aware of those time periods she's talking about. So I'm wondering if I know Magic. I probably should because I've been on some of those same sets. So
oh wow, you probably do.
Yeah.
Between 2002, I started college, and then I was doing stuff back and forth. I was at Seward Park High School, and then I got in, and I did American Vampires, VH1, MTV Wannabe Eve. I came in #1. I did Carlito's Way, Rise to Power, and a couple of other movies and stuff like that. Yeah.
Magic Storm, y'all have to follow each other on Instagram and try to figure that out, okay?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not on Instagram, but I thank you so very, very much because you've been generous.
Say when you wrap it up, Storm. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say from what I said?
Yeah. No, I'm saying thank you for allowing me to be on. But I just had to get on and say, I told you this was going to happen when everybody was saying that oh no, they're not gonna make it. I said when they dropped that tape from that hotel, I knew that hotel did not release it, and I knew it was a bigger picture coming, and it's only just starting. It ain't hit yet. There's new charges coming.
What do you predict is next?
What do I think is next? I'm sorry.
Yes, what do you predict is next?
Here's what I predict is next. I believe his mother is going to be arrested. I believe Kim Kardashian is going to be arrested. I believe that Kim Kardashian's mother will be arrested. The manager that worked with the mother and Diddy on the nonprofit that the Kardashians have, the church that's set up in LA, they're going to find that in between that, TD Jakes and Tyler Perry's how the money was moved.
Whoa.
Mark this day on the calendar.
I just did, and he's right. He is absolutely right. He is right. Didn't I say that before he got on? I started naming names and telling you before he got on. So we actually said the exact same thing. Starting from her mother. and trickling all the way down.
It begins from the mother. See, here's the thing. If you, I'm gonna shut up, but this is important. There's a gentleman by the name of Joe. And anybody that lived in New York at the time would know that Joe and Diddy's mother ran a modeling agency. And Joe was supposedly the person that goes out and scout the females in the streets and through another medium used to be called One Model Place.
90 seconds.
And so, but anyway, we'll talk about another time. I'll fill you in.
Finish. Go ahead, because I want to hear this, and they do too. Go ahead.
Okay. So what the site One Model Place is a place where anybody that wants to be in modeling or don't have a portfolio and couldn't afford to pay for one, they would sign up on One Model Place, and there'll be photographers that would take pictures of them for free. However, that was one of the key distributions of meetups for people to have Rex services. Yes, because it wouldn't be all about shooting. It would be them being models for parties, yada yada yada, with the rich and famous. That all came from that. So Joe was a big part of that. Now his name hasn't really come up yet, but it's gonna get to it. It's really gonna get to it. And you cannot separate Joe and Diddy's mother from that ruckus right there. You just cannot. And everybody's going to find out that that's going to be a prime piece of information of where the girls were moved around from that.
Gigi, did I tell you that that's where it started? I told you it started back then in Harlem. He saw a lot of things and all these houses and stuff and all these apartments and all these shanty places, and they had these spots. And after hour, didn't I tell you that earlier?
I gotta say something too. And you parents out there that's trying to get your kids in this acting and entertainment, you better be careful. Because
that's right.
They're setting you up. They tell you we taking free photos. You don't know what they doing with them photos. They be sending them photos to different people, and they pick your child, and then they're gonna snatch your child up and do some hocus pocus stuff. That's a lot of stuff with that trafficking. Just like when they steal them cars. A lot of times they already have a buyer before they go steal a cars. Sometimes when they come after your kids, they already got a buyer that's willing to pay top dollar for your daughter and your son. And they're going to reel your son and daughter in. You know, I don't know if they're going to do it, say, oh, yeah, you know, they're telling them we want to get you in the studio. And they're going to do some type of hocus pocus to get him. Okay, but go ahead.
That's very correct. And one of the biggest important things to that in those two areas, one modeling and the other one in the recording industry, never let your child from the age of 20 down go to a recording studio by themselves. Send protection with them. Somebody that got a pop, because let me tell you something, it ain't gonna go like you think it's gonna go. And if you're trying to get in the model industry, listen, from 16 up, they start having them go topless. You remember the TV show America's Next Top Model? Yeah. Do you remember one of the first things they had to do was they had to take topless pictures?
Yeah, underwear.
That's what they exactly. Exactly. And that was on TV. Imagine what happened off the screen. Think about that. Yeah. And the average show in Magic, you know, the average show that you go to, Gigi, they don't even normally have dressing rooms for models to change in. They change in the clear open backstage.
You do, and then also the food, we get fed last if you're not already, you know, signed up. You know, you get everything last, so you're being treated already on the set as basically.
Yeah. I didn't play that.
Yeah, I was on these sets. Like literally, you are behind everything. Everything's out in the open. And you know, if you're in the union, then you get everything in AFTRA or whatever SAG. You're treated with royalty. But if you're not in that, you are treated like trash. And you're on the set for over 17 hours. And I was like, That's when I said, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore, because I was on a set for 17 hours. I was in the last movie I did was Trust a Man with Eva Mendes. And I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. It was freezing cold. They had us dressed up in itty bitty clothes looking like P.O. suits. And I was like, at the time, I was like 22. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm going. And I was like, nah, I got out of it at that time. And I'm glad that I made the decision to this day, because I wouldn't be the woman that I am right now had I went in the other direction. It's like, God, the Father gives you an option. Look what's happening here. And you got a chance to bite a piece of the apple, but do you want to keep going further? And then when I heard the liquid sea on the set, I said, no, I got to get out of here. This is something dark going on.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
It's a rough situation because Magic, I was assigned to the AT&T building because we ran the production trucks and the satellite center, so I know exactly what you're talking about because we had to go out. We'd be sitting out there forever just waiting to shoot, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah. So
it was a lot.
I just gotta say, Magic and Storm Radio, I appreciate y'all. I would love to see you guys again tomorrow. Every time we talk about dating, I would love to have you guys on the panel. I appreciate y'all. We are running out of time. We gotta go. Let's get the likes up. I appreciate everybody for liking, commenting, sharing. Shout out to Jack for blessing this channel and this live stream once again. All right, and we are out. DJ,
thank you. Dawn, we gotta talk.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
It's not a game, it's a rage thing.
You see, just like that. Just like that. Jody, you went out your way to try to disrespect me. And just like that, I blocked you. Just like that. Just like that. So try it if you want to. You're going to be gone just like that. I'm not going to give you no warning. Boom! That's how I'm coming. And I'm out.